All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here, and we're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin and crypto markets this morning and seeing what's going on here. And what we like to do is really just take a hard look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, for those who are new here to the crypto markets, is a big bully. Whatever happens with Bitcoin tends to happen with the altcoins in a more dramatic fashion. And what I mean by that is if Bitcoin goes down 3%, the altcoins go down 5%, 10%, sometimes even more. So we like to keep a really close eye on Bitcoin because it's what controls the cycle for these crypto markets. So almost without exception, every once in a while you get a shooting star altcoin, but for the most part, Bitcoin's the boss. So we're going to take a look at that. But really quickly, if you want to just say hello, let me know where you are tuning in from, if you're seeing this live or on replay. Yes, I'm back. Thank you. Appreciate that. I took Christmas off, so Merry belated Christmas to anybody I didn't get to wish that to. Good to see you, Joshua. Welcome. All right. We're going to dig into this. Also, for those who do want analysis like this pushed to your inbox or sent to your smartphone, you just follow me on Facebook or on x.com, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and you will get those. Welcome, Texas. Texas in the house. All right. Good to see you. All right. So we're going to take a look at this here. Oh, the other thing I just want to mention is for those who are new, who are maybe getting into crypto or getting into crypto trading, that's what I specialize in. I've been doing this since 2017. And if you want to, learn how to do it, we have a free boot camp you can do. It takes you about 40 minutes. You can do it right after you jump off this. Just get back with whoever introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you. Or you can send an email to support@icoinpro.com and they will take care of you. All right. Good morning. Got a couple more people tuning in. Sharon, welcome from Canada. Dean, good morning from the UK, or afternoon to you now, I think. Yes. And Troy, welcome from Alabama. Good to see you, Troy. Troy's a longtime friend and also somebody who's been in iCoinPro for more than a minute. Good to have you here. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen here, and we're going to just dig into what's going on. So we're going to use a chart setup this morning called the MA Momentum. It stands for Moving Average Momentum. Oh, good. Oh, cool. Calgary. Awesome. Welcome. This moving averages are calculations that are done. They're an indicator on a chart that are used by traders. How they're calculated, we don't need to get into that. We're just going to show you exactly how to use it. And that's the same thing with charts and everything. You don't need to understand every nitty-gritty thing that an indicator does. You just need to know how to use it. It's like a TV, right? Nobody knows how a TV works, but you know how to turn it on and watch your favorite show. So for those who are members of iCoinPro, you want to just go to my iCoinPro training. And if you want to learn how to use this chart, you go to Micro Profit System Part 3, hit go. And then you'll see it right there, MA Momentum. And it's about a 40-minute training. You can do it at any point. It's something you can do as you're doing the 1-week course. You could just slip in there and do that real quick and get the benefit of it. All right. This is our iCoinPro trading portal. For those who do not know what you're looking at, this is our own software. We own this. Nobody else has this. This software is absolutely amazing. And you want to go in here, if you're a member of iCoinPro with the portal, click Load Chart Layout, and then you can use this chart layout. This chart layout is really to look at the bigger picture of things, not for the way that we trade. We trade on the 5-minute chart, which means we're looking at candles, these little green and red things that represent 5 minutes of price action. Right now, we're looking at a 1-day chart to get a good idea of where everything is at. So each one of these candles is a whole day's worth of trading, okay? So these lines here, this purple, maroon, yellow, green, etc., these are moving averages. And you can pretty quickly see how they work. Like here, you can see that the price action's bouncing off of it. Then we lose that light purple one, which is the really important one. And now we're getting sandwiched here in between these ones. And you can see the price action went down, it bounced off, went back up, gets stuck, bounced down, bounced back up. And now we're bouncing again on the orange moving average. So what does all this mean? Well, overall, when you look at these type of charts with this type of indicator, what's cool about it is you can actually tell whether or not you're potentially in a bull market or potentially in a bear market. So when the price action is trading above all of these moving averages, right? And in particular, when the price action gets really excited and stays above that, what's called the SMMA 7, smooth moving average 7. Good call out there, Josh. I know you've done your training. Oh, welcome, Carrie, as well. Good to have you here. So when we're trading above that light purple moving average, that's good, right? That means that we're potentially building that bullish momentum, and things may want to just continue going upward and upward. When on the flip side, if you have this chart, you can look at it and quickly see if we're trading below that light purple moving average, right? Like you can see it all through here, all right? And then continue on and then continue to trade. We're potentially in a bear market and almost definitely not in a bull market at that point. And that's what's so great about this chart setup. And a lot of our training is it's very simple and you can learn things that will save you a lot of money, potentially just using simple chart setups like this. So here's what's been going on. We've been trading above it, doing extremely well. Went all the way up, rung the bell at almost 108,000. I think we did hit 108,000. Yes, we hit 108,000 plus. Now the market's trying to, figure out which way it's going next, and we got the buyers and the sellers battling here. Okay, as Josh pointed out, we're looking like we might be getting stuck a little bit under this light purple moving average, which is not awesome. So this is the area that needs to hold up right now, and in particular about 90,000. That's really kind of the key. We need to stay over 90,000. We need to reclaim 100,000. We tried to reclaim it, got pretty close, and now we're getting rejected again, which is not great. But if we can stay above this, we may have some tight trading here for a little bit as we get sandwiched in here. And then eventually it's going to pop, meaning it's either going to go up and we're going to reclaim the SMMA 7 and potentially try to retake 100K and then maybe try to go higher, or we're going to lose this. And if we do lose these two moving averages and then 90,000, even putting pressure on these, we might see some of the altcoins panic a bit. Okay. So we just got to keep a close eye on these moving averages and the 90,000 area. So I think as far as looking at overall moving averages, and the price action, we need to reclaim 100K. We need to stay above 90K. I mean, that's really it, right? Hey, Mary, good morning. And Pamela, welcome from the UK. Awesome. Good to have you all here. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. We need to stay above these or get above and get above the light purple one again. If not, we run the risk of downside. And I mean, there's a pretty wide space here still. Obviously, there'll probably be undulations in here. But the one thing that's really worrisome to me is this. We had what's called hidden bearish divergence, which means the price was going up, but this, what's called the MACD, was going down. And that's not good. Now we've kind of synced up. And now we're building up potentially negative momentum towards the downside. This quick rejection here and then trading back down lower, not awesome, but this is worrying me that we're building up negative momentum right now, which is possible. So we all need to be a little cautious right now and understand that if this keeps going lower, the price action keeps going lower, we lose these, we could see a more dramatic move develop there. So 90K, 100K, that's what we're taking a look at right now. I do want to look at the longs and shorts. So we look at these on Binance.com. And a long is somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage, which makes it very risky, right? They can blow out their account if it doesn't go their way. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. And that leverage aspect or options trading, those are the things. If you've ever had a friend or somebody you know who says, hey man, I lost all my money trading, usually it's from that, because you can dramatically lose all your money when you're using those leverage products. Leverage means you're borrowing money to exaggerate your gains and exaggerate your losses, right? So right now we got more people long, which is betting Bitcoin's going up. Not super concerned here about either of these until they go over 70%. But we do need to keep an eye on these longs, because if this price action keeps creeping lower, if we lose, these moving averages, 93, 92, if we creep down and put pressure on 90, and we see those longs keep going higher and higher and up to over 70%, then we could be setting up for what I like to call a long squeeze, which means all those people who are betting Bitcoin's going up right now get liquidated, and you get a more dramatic price drop. But we're not quite in that zone yet, but we're getting closer, which is kind of interesting. So we'll just have to see how that shapes up. And then as far as coins to actively trade right now with the system, Zen is looking pretty good. Let's dig in on this one. Let's see how we're doing okay. Little, 6% return there. This one ended up going all the way back up 15%, nice 5% return there. So Zen is definitely looking pretty good, a little lower volume, so maybe smaller position sizes on it. But we're definitely getting some good noisiness right on this chart. We're going down, we're going back up. There's a battle going on here, which is pretty darn good. Definitely H-bar and move. I mean, this is a pretty easy thing to look at. So these three are going to be my top coins right now to trade. And that's because in this column here, it shows what the potential profit is on the dip trades. So, this is 8% potential profit, almost 5%, a little over 4%. So these are the ones that we want to focus on, and they have good volume. All right, if I were to really kind of sort them, probably H-bar, let's see where we're at overall on this H-bar. So we've moved down a bit from its recent high. Okay, we've got some good cycling going back and forth. So I'm liking that on H-bar. Move is a newer coin, so a little bit riskier here. We're pushing higher. So again, on good dumps, good dip trades, it's really important with where this market is right now, with everything being so high, that we really look for on our dip trades good roller coastering, which means when it dips down, we want to see it move down and move dramatically back up at least 2%. Like, I wouldn't be touching this dip trade here on move, because the movement back up was only 1.68%. We want to see when it's, really moving up and down really, really well. Okay. And that is a good indicator. Either it's up or down, or it does a nice big dump and opens up to a really good spread. Like here, it opened up to a 6% spread, which means that it was starting to get a little bit better. So again, noisiness, up and down movement are going to be pretty important here. Avoid these things where it's just creeping and barely recovering right now, because you could get a big dump, eventually. And we want to pay a lot of attention to entering late in the 5-minute candles. So this countdown timer should be near the end before you enter any trades or any dip trades or anything like that on the coin that you're trading. Very, very important right now. And we want to get in and out, because we are, we're high up overall. So get in and out and hit those coins. Let's see this one. Yeah, see this at almost a 4% recovery there. So that's a good movement back up. All right, kind of skip down. I don't know, weird one. But I like it when you're seeing them down, up, down, up, down, up, and we get nice, good movement like that, okay? All right, so let's be real trade snobs here. Let's wait and see what the market wants to do from here. Make sure you're clearing out your lists really well. And these might have been a little subdued because of the holiday yesterday, but hopefully today things will kind of pick back up. And we'll see if the volume, the activity, the spreads and everything start to pick back up. All right, cool. Yeah, and again, make sure you clear out your different lists, your dump tracker, spread tracker, blow up tracker. Our software is amazing. It's the all-seeing eye of crypto. So we know everything that's going on. We know when things are dipping. We know when things are blowing up, and we know when things are dumping. And what's cool is it pushes it right to our smartphone. So we don't even have to, sit in front of the charts. We just know exactly when it's happening. So. Hey, congrats. Yeah, a couple people hit that Zen trade yesterday, which was pretty awesome. I saw it in the chat box. All right, cool, everybody. So that's all I've got. Again, if you want market analysis like this right to your inbox or to your smartphone, just follow me on Facebook or on x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to learn how to trade, just do our free bootcamp. It takes you 40 minutes. You can literally do it right after you jump off of this, get back with whoever introduced you to iCoinPro, or shared this video with you, or shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com, or you can comment on one of these videos and we'll be sure to get you that free bootcamp. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of the day, and let's see what happens in these crazy crypto markets today. See if we can hold on to 90K or maybe start moving back up again. We'll see.